The Finals is a new and exciting first-person shooter fighting platformer multiplayer game that has just been released. In this video, I'm going to give you my honest and unbiased opinion on the game and tell you everything you need to know before you decide to try it or not. This game is available on all current generation platforms except the Switch. The Finals is fast-paced and exciting with highly destructible environments that add the elements of surprise and strategy. The game has two quick play modes, Cash Out and Bank It. In Cash Out, you are put into one of 3 teams of 3, and your goal is to open vaults, transport them to a cash out location, and defend the area until you get the money. And the first team to cash out $20,000 wins the round. In Bank It, you're put into one of 4 teams of 3, and your goal is to collect coins and deposit them at cash out banks. You get coins from dead players, and the first team to deposit $40,000 wins the match. The game also has a tournament mode and a ranked mode, but honestly, I didn't touch any of them, so I can't really say much about them. The maps are all highly destructible, meaning you can break walls, floors, ceilings, and pretty much any objects to create and cause chaos. This adds a lot of unpredictability and excitement to the game, as you never know what's gonna happen next. The game has 3 characters to choose from, the light, the medium, and the heavy. The light is sort of like a fast, agile assassin with low health, but high speed and damage. The medium is more of a balanced, versatile support character with moderate health and speed, and the heavy is a slow but sturdy tank with the highest health. Each character has their own weapons and gadgets, such as pistols, rifles, shotguns, grenades, swords, hammers, shields, rockets, and more. There are only a few mix and match skills and gadgets that can give a certain player the upper hand, where it becomes very difficult to deal with those players because of the abilities and the gadgets and the guns that they've got. So for example, I myself ended up getting all the shielding abilities on my heavy. Having a team who was willing to actually work with me and emphasize my shields in their gameplay gave us a huge advantage over other teams, because we just wouldn't die. We just could not die. We had shields up pretty much the whole time. I've seen other characters also have this type of thing. For example, the medium has a riot shield and a stick that is very difficult to beat in my opinion. We faced a team of 3 heavies. That was just complete fucking chaos. And I don't even want to say if they were cheesing it as much as they were just smart enough to realize by having 3 heavies all just destroying the whole map, they can create so much chaos and confusion that they can give them the upper hand, and obviously they ended up winning because it was just insane. Now, in my opinion, the game is designed to encourage and reward teamwork, as you have to cooperate with your teammates to achieve the objectives to win. The game also has a good compromise when it comes to team composition, as you can choose from 3 different characters, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. You can mix and match these characters to create different combinations and synergies within your team, and also to adapt to different situations and scenarios. However, the game is not very forgiving if you have an uncooperative teammate or if you're not on the same page as your team. I mean, having even one player who's not working with the team can severely lower your chances of winning unless you're skilled enough to carry the team by yourself. This means that you have to communicate and coordinate with your team. The graphics and sound design of the Finals are decent, but not outstanding in my opinion. I would give it probably a 7 out of 10 because the game runs at a stable frame rate and resolution on my PC, which has pretty okay specs. The game also has a lot of options and settings to optimize the graphics and sound to your liking and performance, so a lot of PC players are really gonna love what the game has to offer in that department. So, is the Finals a game you should try? I highly recommend it to anyone who's looking for a fun and exciting multiplayer game. I mean, the game is free to play, and the monetization system that they've got in place is purely cosmetic. So any real money you spend on the game will have no impact on the gameplay. The game is insanely fun and exciting, and I found that it will keep you on the edge of your seat until the end of each round. I mean, there were so many instances where I was literally screaming at the top of my lung by the end of the round because either my team was able to pull off an amazing last minute win or another team was able to surprise us and snatch a win from us. Hardly ever was I so upset with either my teammates or myself because I found the game was just so fairly balanced. For the most part. All in all, the Finals is one of the best multiplayer games I have ever played. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. If you have even a slight interest in this game, you should definitely give it a try. You won't regret it.